I'm an E7 electronics technician in the Navy, presently on my third tour, actually my fourth tour now, I guess, and I fly in P3 aircraft. I've been in the Navy 14 years now. All the tours prior to this one that I'm presently on was performing in a mission that supported anti-submarine operations. What we're actually doing here in Southern California is we go downrange, shoot pictures of the space shuttle as it's taken off, doing support for that. And we also go downrange past Hawaii and stuff, and we film MX missiles, Trident missiles coming back through the atmosphere. Everything on the bike has been put together by myself. This was kind of a dream to have a bike, so when I got down to Southern California, we could go cruising the beaches, having a great time. The front wheel is kind of where this whole bike started from. About 3 years ago, a friend of mine gave me the front wheel off his Sportster that he had hit a pothole on the road and bent the rim on. And so I delaced the whole thing and started polishing the hub, and we ended up building a bike from it at that point. The triple trees are custom trees that were made by Doherty Machine from a long time ago. They've been out of business for 4 or 5 years now, but they're real nice trees, solid aluminum billet. The bars are just straight drag bars. The motor came out of an 81 FLH that I had purchased in Hawaii. The oil tank is 5-quart spun aluminum with a filter on the side. The ignition on the bike itself is a Morse magneto, one of the auto mags that's auto retard that makes it real easy to start. The engine sprocket and actually the whole setup is a twin belt drive. We have a 3-inch belt drive from phase 3. And the rear unit is a stock rear wheel sprocket from Harley, and the front is from Supermax. And it's one tooth over, so we get a little bit more speed without having to run the engine as hard. There are no real modifications inside the transmission itself. The only thing that we have done with the whole setup is we have put a hydraulic clutch unit on it, which makes feel of the clutch itself very nice. The pipes I purchased from Jammer, and they are a special large diameter 2-inch, so they look quite a bit bigger and they're a lot throatier in the sound. I spent a fair amount of money in getting the rear wheel, which is a performance machine unit, and I've had a lot of comments from a lot of other bikers that say they've never seen a wheel like this, and it's true because most people have the stock Harley unit on the back, and this is machined out of billet aluminum. It's real nice. Putting this bike together, a lot of the parts that I made on here, I made on my Shopsmith woodworking machine, a drill press, and a table saw and stuff with metal cutting blades. It took a lot of time to fabricate a lot of the parts on it, trying to make it as clean as possible. And then basically after we had all the parts machined together, we went out and bought the finest stainless steel hardware. Filed it all down, cut all the grooves off and stuff, polished them so it looks like we have a lot of chrome bolts and nuts on the bike. It's all polished stainless steel. It's powder coated with a process which was done by Quality Powder down here in Los Angeles, to where the paint is actually different. From what I know about the process, they heat the metal up and they shoot like dry ionized paint flakes at it, and it kind of melts, flows, and sets up, and you end up with a very durable finish that is real thick, and it covers a lot of lines and stuff. What is cherry to one person is garbage to another, and I've always told a lot of my friends that when I start a project, I really do intend to finish it and end up with something nice.